Good afternoon, coaches. This is Deborah Baska, and I am a 10-star diamond coach from Kansas City, and I have been a coach for 5.5 years. I am 5-time elite, and I have 62 consecutive months in Success Club 10. And the only reason I'm telling you all these statistics about myself is because it drives home the message that I wanted to share with you today. And it drives home the secret sauce and the secret word, and that's consistency. As you can imagine, to hit elite 5 times and to have 62 consecutive months in Success Club, there's a whole lot of consistency going on in this big picture. And that is something that I set out to do as a new coach, and I've continued to do it 5.5 years into my business. I wanted to share with you kind of my experience with the grand kickoff of 2017, because like many of you, I spent the last week of December really working hard on my goals for 2017. I was so diligent and I was so ardent about it. I mean, it was just, I was so intent. I used the 12-week year for part of my goal planning, and it's something that I had not ever done before, so it kind of gave me a new take on setting goals. I've been reading this book, Get Over Your Damn Self, so I mean, I had all my personal development. I made my vision board. It's right there, my vision board. I made it big. I put it in my office. I hung it up in a couple of key places in my house so I could look at it. So really, I felt I am going into 2017 prepared. And I have some big goals for 2017. And you know, it's almost like you're waiting for that clock to tick down. So it ticks over into January 1st of 2017. And I'm like, great, you know, I have all of these, you know, I was really diligent and consistent in December and managed to just get a lot of interest in the All Access Challenge Pack. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to head off in January 17 and I'm going to hit Success Club like the first 5 days because I have all these people in the pipeline. Well, I get into January, I do my follow-ups, I'm getting crickets. And I kept getting crickets, and I kept doing my follow-ups, and you know, I was, you know, doing my daily activities, and seriously, by the 5th of the month, I had nothing, honey. I had 0. And for me, that's not typical, all right? I had no new coaches, which I had several coaches in the pipeline that I was quite certain were going to sign right up in January. And I had no Success Club points. And I remember telling my husband, I said, honey, I just have to tell you that I am so anxious. It's like I have this pit in my stomach about January because I was ready for this big explosive start, and now I'm just sitting here with nothing. And he said to me, you know, it is only the 5th of the month. I'm like, but that means there's only 360 days left to hit my goals. So the thing is though, right now in January, we're on the 29th, I'm sitting at Success Club 38. And I have 9 new coaches. And how did I go? I mean, I was like in despair. At our Super Saturday, which was on January 7th, I mean, I was in despair. I was like, I can't even believe this. I have nothing. And now here I sit with, I feel very confident about it being a successful month. And the reason that I was able to go from that feeling of almost anxiety to this feeling I have now of, okay, now let's go for February, right? Is consistency. I never let up. I knew exactly what I needed to be doing, and I kept doing it. And the personal development, all the other books, I mean, I've read bajillions of books since I became a coach. All those books and the personal development gave me the know-how in my brain that I could flex my mental mindset muscle and know that if I keep doing the right work, I will get the right outcome. Now, that doesn't mean that I just started doing the right work. That means I've been doing it. I did it in December, and I did it in November, and I did it in October. It's consistency over time. Because I think sometimes people say, well, I worked really hard all month long, and I didn't get to my goals. Well, that's what I'm here to say is if you work hard this month, it may take you, your hard work may not manifest itself until the following month. Because remember, people don't make decisions overnight, right? It takes them time. So my word is consistency. And I thought, that's really, how have I gotten where I'm at today with my business is consistency. It's doing that work every day. It's showing up. I've never treated my business like a hobby. Even when I was working in full-time corporate America, I always treated my business like a business. I showed up every day. I did what I needed to be doing. And so I hope that wherever you're at with your business right now, it's the 29th. We still have 3 days left of the month. And if nothing else, we're gearing up for February with a huge team cup. And I know that always excites our team, and it's so fun to be able to work with other people. But if you've been doing that right work all month long, and maybe you're not exactly where you want to be, I'm here to tell you, don't give up. This is not the time to get up or let up. It's the time to dig in and remind yourself, if I keep doing the right work, the right outcome will happen. So be consistent. And I hope you have a great 2017, and I hope this was helpful for you. Bye-bye.